Hello everyone. Hi, what is up? It's me, Angie. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Appreciate you being here. So today's video is another song reaction to Lana Del Rey. I've missed her, I know you probably have too, so I'm going to check out two more songs from Lana Del Rey. Today I'm going to be checking out Life Lesson from Jonbatiste featuring Lana Del Rey, and Suburban House by Holly McCabe featuring Lana Del Rey. These have been requested quite a bit, and I'm really excited to sit down and try listening to them with you guys today. Jonbatiste, don't know much about. I know he won the Grammy a few years ago for Best Album or something, Album of the Year or something like that. I've seen him in a couple interviews. He seems like such a talented, great guy. He seems like extraordinarily talented, and I could see why him and Lana would want to do a song together. Just two talented people making great music. Holly McCabe, I don't know much about at all. I've actually never heard of Holly McCabe before, but that's really cool that Lana is on a song with her, and it seems like you guys like this song a lot, so I'm excited to check it out. Is it McCabe or MacAbe? I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, so she is just beautiful and talented, so of course. Before we get into it though, I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I'd love you to stick around and give us a thumbs up while you're at it. But either way, I'm just so happy you're here with me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on my video, and all the ones you can click on and watch instead. You are the best. Thank you so much for being here. But let's just get into it. Life Lesson is the first song we'll listen to by Jonbatiste, I believe.
Never second guess yourself.
Oh.
'Cause we were falling, darling, from the start. Always listen to your heart.
These are like all little beautiful life lessons.
You're happy until you're not. I read an article about a star who sat standing in the shadow of her husband, felt so dark. Reminded me of you and I, because that's very much the way our story was.
What?
Because my biggest blessing, he got so mad that in a flash, in just 1 second, I became his life lesson.
First of all, her voice is ethereal, so clear, so beautiful. Never second guess yourself, cause we're falling, darling, from the start. Always listen to your heart, cause we're falling from the start. I mean, two really beautiful things to say, like don't second guess yourself and always listen to your heart. Like those are like kind of good life lessons to hear, you know? Another good life lesson is you're happy until you're not, and you're icy until you're hot. So I'm assuming when they say you're happy until you're not, like don't think about when you're not, like sit in that happiness, sit in that moment, enjoy the moment. So I think that's another really good life lesson. And you're icy till you're hot. Again, like you could be cold, you could be having a bad day until you're not. The good days come, the hot days, the life keeps on moving. The seasons keep on coming, time keeps on changing. Don't dwell in the badness, and also don't wait for the badness to come when you are happy. Verse 2, I read an article about a star who said that standing in the shadow of her husband felt so dark. It reminded me of you and I, because that's very much the way our story was. So she felt like, she related to this article about a star who felt like she was just in the shadows and didn't really have her own life. Everything was about her husband. She felt like she was in the shadow of her husband, and then she's saying that she relates to that article because Lana herself felt that way before when she was in a relationship with someone. Because my biggest blessing, it just stops there. It starts a new sentence. He got so mad that in a flash, in just 1 second, I became his life lesson. Maybe the pre-chorus is the extension of verse 3. Reminded me of you and I, because it's very much the way our story was. Because my biggest blessing, her biggest blessing was that relationship, because she realized a lot about herself in that relationship. The chorus is interesting. He got so mad that in a flash, in just 1 second, I became his life lesson. I'm his life lesson now. She was his life lesson. What throws him off is that he got so mad. He got so mad that in 1 second he had realized that Lana was teaching him something.
Going through this world alone.
he sings with such passion. Oh my god, I feel what he's saying. The way he sings, it's so emotive. Oh.
What's her name? I said she came down. She's not your type, but made me smile. When she's as sunny as the dawn. Get gone,
Get gone.
get gone. She wears her hair like mine with a part in the middle, and I think it's cute. She could be the one to take my place.
Okay, hold on. So John Batiste's verse is about what feels like why he's put on this earth, right? He was put on this earth to right his wrongs. When it says, what's your name? I said, when she came down with auburn hair and her dress so long. She's not your type, it made me smile. She's as sunny as the dawn. But the dawn isn't very sunny, right? What is dawn? Dawn is a time that marks the beginning of twilight before sunrise. So this girl came down and Lana asked what her name was. She's had really beautiful hair with a dress really long, and then she liked that this girl was not this other guy's, I'm assuming, type, and she's as sunny as the dawn. So that makes me feel like she's not sunny at all, because dawn is still kind of dark before the sun rises, right? Verse 6 goes, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone. She rocks a little red car like me, man, she belongs. She wears her hair like me with a part in the middle. I bet she could be the one to take my place. Okay. This could be her next replacement if they were to break up. I don't know. My brain is not working. I don't know. My brain's too smooth and small for this.
She was my biggest blessing. She was my biggest blessing. I hope it's cold where you reside. You wake up late at night, and I would reckon that you would be guessing. I'm your life lesson. You were my biggest blessing. It's like a dream, know what I mean? Things were peachy keen this very second, and I would beckon. Now you know.
That's it, that's the song. Okay. She was my biggest blessing. I hope it's cold where you reside. You wake up late at night, I would reckon that would be that you'd be guessing from your life lesson. That makes me feel like she's saying, wherever you are, now that we're breaking up, I hope when you wake up at night, you think of me and you think about what I did for you and how I taught you things and how I was a big blessing to you, because you were to me, you were a big blessing to me. You were my biggest blessing. That feels like sweet, like bittersweet in a way. It's like a dream, you know what I mean? Things are peachy keen. This very second, I would reckon that you know it. Things don't feel real. Things are going really well. Things are fucking peachy keen. And I would reckon that now you know it. Now you know the life lesson that I taught you. Everything's good for you going right now because of what I taught you. How I was a blessing to you and you're a blessing to me, and we taught each other things. Maybe? I don't know. Help me out, please. If you know, let me know. Alright, next up, let's check out Suburban House. Little piano. Lana loves a piano.
It only takes 1 week to fall out of love with a woman like me.
Aww.
For a man like you, it only takes 1 look to catch
then, so this feels like a breakup song. Maybe she was dating someone and he fell in love with her and then quickly broke things off, and maybe she's just feeling like that's just the type of woman she is. She's someone that you could fall in and out of love with easily. And for him, he could find anyone to fall in love with pretty quickly. A stranger could look at him and be mesmerized and fall in love with them. He's very like alluring in that sense. And she's like saying, well, this could happen all while I'm still blue, while I'm still sad over our breakup. You could move on pretty easily while I take time to process everything.
I'll sit back in my suburban house while the night's closing and my eastern brown.
Oh, her voice is beautiful.
I'm not waiting for what you think I am. I know love comes and goes, love comes and goes.
Oh. While everyone else is living life, she's just gonna sit back and kind of be lonely in this big house of hers. I'm not waiting for what you think I am. I know love comes and goes. Love comes and goes. She is not willing to change who she is for her lover and isn't going to wait for him to finally love her, not the idea of her. So she seems very detached. It feels like she's kind of just like, love comes and goes. She doesn't really think that she'll find someone that really will stick and stay with her, because love just comes and goes for her. No one's ever really been able to stick and stay with her, it feels like. That's, at least that's what I'm getting, and that's what I'm getting, that she feels that way. I'm not waiting for what you think I am. Yeah, she's kind of just like, I'm not waiting for you to finally figure out who I really am and see past the idea of me, because another one like you will come around.
Pretty white mountain tops, so many places to call home. You always said snow looks so perfect when it's untouched in you.
Oh, okay, that feels like a metaphor, I guess, for their relationship. You always said snow looks so perfect when it was untouched and new. I was so perfect. You fell in love with me because of what you saw and what you thought I was. You thought I looked so perfect whenever I was untouched and new to you. But then when you get to know me and realize I'm not this perfect person, I'm not this ethereal being, that I am a real person with real problems, it seems like maybe this person dipped because they like newness and facade. They like that facade of perfection, and she's like kind of like, I'm not this idea. You like me because you like the idea of me. You don't really like me. Which makes me think of that one, what's that one show on Netflix?
You love the idea of me. You love being seen with me, but you don't love me.
Yeah, it only takes one turn to see a clear open road, pretty white mountains, so many places to go home. That feels like very exciting because things are so big and broad. It feels like there's like endless possibilities, and that could be exciting. You know, it takes one turn and all of a sudden I have all these possibilities, which I think is the beautiful part of being like single. I think a lot of people are afraid to be single. I think it's the reason why a lot of people stay in relationships for so long, maybe where they're unhappy, is because they're afraid of the unknown. And she's saying here like, all these pretty white mountaintops, everything's so clear and open, like there's so many places, so many possibilities, so many things I don't know, and that's what's exciting. Only just behind, but I'm already out of you. This might be referring to the fact that it only takes one uncomfortable conversation to make a relationship better. But the turn needs to be taken voluntarily to see the open road of what the relationship could be. That's also true. Everything in life is made up of different choices. You don't realize that everything is a choice. If you choose not to go into work that day, that is the choice that you made. And you can choose to work on that relationship, or you can choose not to. And not choosing is a choice in itself as well.
I'll sit back in my suburban house. No white picket fence is gonna save me now. I'm not waiting, I know you've made your mind, and love comes and goes, love comes and goes.
I'll sit back in my suburban house. No white picket fence can save me now. I'm not waiting. I know you made your mind. and love comes and goes. Love comes and goes. White picket fence is the illusion of perfection, is the illusion of happiness. It's not what real happiness is, and it seems like, again, this guy wants like this white picket fence, he wants this idea of her, like, that doesn't equal happiness. That's not real, because behind that pretty facade of safety and the illusionment of like a happy life and a happy family, behind all of that is the reality. And the reality is that nothing is really perfect. The simplicity and the imperfections is what makes a beautiful life, is what makes you appreciate the good. The imperfections is what like makes life exciting and fun and beautiful. And that's what makes relationships hard work. That's in terms of relationships, you know, no relationship is perfect. There's no white picket fence for your perfect relationship. Everybody has things you want to work on, and it's all about give and take and balance. That's what life and relationships are all about, especially in romantic relationships. Let's see what it says here. It says the invitation says, this line implies that given a perfect life does not necessarily equal happiness and fulfillment. You can live a picture perfect life but not feel as happy and perfect as you appear. Exactly. Because nothing is as happy and perfect as it appears. I'm not waiting. I know you made up your mind. She's not going to wait for him or try to convince him to stay if he wants to leave. And then she's not going to try and stop him because she knows there will be another, because love comes and goes. Interesting. That's really kind of refreshing to hear, because I think a lot of people think that love won't come and go. That's why breakups and love can feel so hard, and heartbreak feels so devastating, because you worry that you'll never find that again, because love won't come back. This is refreshing. Holly is saying that it will come back. It'll go away, but it will also come back. I think it's such a great mindset, because it takes away that fear so much of like, I'll never find love, you know? Oh my god. Feels very Lana. So Lana, so beautiful. Like, not just Lana, but Holly's vocals are so beautiful, especially the O's at the end, the soft piano, just so pretty. Yeah, just ethereal and very Lana coded, I must say. I guess that's it for this song. That was such a good song. I really like that song, actually. I'm gonna add that to my liked songs. Such a refreshing take. Lana and Holly's voices together are stunning. Their production is beautiful, and I love the meaning behind it. I hope I got that right. If you guys have anything you always want to add or let me know about this song, please let me know as always in the comments below. Okay, but I think that's it for this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a great time making it. I love listening to these songs. I love listening to new music, and especially anything with Lana Del Rey. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it just as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you go, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!